Have you ever wondered why you're here in this world? Like, why you wake up every day, do what you do, feel what you feel? Sometimes, we just go through life on autopilot, trying to handle everything, without stopping to think if what we're doing really makes sense. And you know that moment when doubt creeps in, that feeling like something's missing? Well, maybe that's the universe whispering for you to find your path. Not just any path, your path. And that's what we're going to talk about here, the path of Dharma. But hold on, don't worry about this unfamiliar word. Dharma isn't some big scary thing. Actually, it's something that lives inside you. It's like a magical compass that points you in the right direction. Not the one other people think you should follow, but the one that makes your heart beat faster. Dharma is what makes you feel like you're in the right place, doing the right thing, being who you were born to be. And the most beautiful thing is that Dharma isn't the same for everyone. Each person has their own path, custom-made, like a piece of clothing stitched by their own soul. It might be caring for people, creating amazing things, teaching, healing, listening, supporting, building, slowly transforming the world. Dharma shows up in simple things, in the little details, in the way you live each moment. So, in this text, I'm going to take you on a light, enjoyable journey to help you understand what this Dharma thing is. No complications, no fancy words. It'll be like sitting down to chat with a friend who really knows you and just wants to see you happy, fulfilled, whole. Because deep down, finding your Dharma is really about finding yourself. And when that happens, oh, that's when life starts to make sense in a way you never imagined. So come with me. Open your heart, let go of your fears, and dive into this discovery. Because the path of Dharma might have twists and surprises, but one thing's for sure, it always leads you back to yourself. Imagine life as a river, a long river, full of bends, rapids, calm stretches, and turbulent ones. Now imagine you're in that river, sailing in a little boat. Sometimes rowing feels easy. Other times, you feel like you're going against the current. But what keeps the boat moving forward isn't just the strength of your arms or the direction of the wind. It's something deeper. It's knowing where you're going and why you're going there. That's where Dharma comes in. Dharma is one of those ancient words full of meaning that we could spend a lifetime trying to understand. But in practice, Dharma is like the map that guides our journey. It's the compass that points to true north, the one that doesn't shift, even when everything around us seems uncertain. Imagine holding a detailed map drawn especially for you. Every curve, every obstacle, every hidden passage is there, waiting to be discovered. But this map isn't static. It reveals itself as you move forward, lighting up only the next step. That's the beauty of Dharma. It shows itself through action, through lived experience, through the now. Dharma is our essence, and at the same time, the way that essence expresses itself in the world. It's the dance between being and doing, between the inner and the outer. It calls us to live with authenticity, to act with integrity, and to nurture a deep connection with what truly matters. To follow your Dharma is to align your steps with the melody of the universe, contributing in a unique and meaningful way to the whole. It's important to remember that Dharma is not fixed or rigid. It evolves with us, shifting as we grow and learn. What may seem like our purpose today can change as we gain new perspectives and experiences. Dharma is flexible, adaptable, and always guiding us toward the most authentic version of ourselves. But don't worry, there's no need to feel overwhelmed. Let's talk about Dharma the way you'd share an ancient secret with a child, with tenderness, with simplicity, and with the lightness of someone who believes that everything can be understood if we listen with the heart. Since childhood, we're told we should do what's right, help others, don't lie, study, work, show respect. But is Dharma just that? Just a set of rules and duties written in a book somewhere? No, Dharma goes far beyond external obligations. It's what rises from within when we connect with who we truly are. When we allow our essence to shine through, we find deeper meaning in what we do. Dharma is the guiding thread that helps us see what really matters, what is fleeting and what is eternal, what is surface and what is essence. Think of a gardener. He may spend years trying to be an artist, an accountant, or an engineer. But when he's got his hands in the soil, planting and tending to flowers, he feels a peace that nothing else brings. That isn't just his job. It's an extension of who he is. He feels whole. In that moment, he is living his Dharma. Every gesture, every bit of care for the plants reflects his true nature. It's as if the gardener is in harmony with the universe, contributing in a unique and meaningful way to the greater whole. And that harmony doesn't come from rules or obligations, but from a deep connection to his own being. That's how Dharma shows itself, in authenticity, integrity, and the genuine expression of who we are. Living your Dharma doesn't mean giving up everything and running off to the Himalayas. It's not about wearing orange robes or claiming you found enlightenment. It's first and foremost about embracing what life has placed before you right now. That includes your current job, your family, your pains, and your joys. Many people mistake Dharma for a grand mission, like it only exists if you're saving the world. But the truth is, your Dharma might be exactly where you already are, in how you care for your children, how you listen to a friend, how you solve conflicts, how you act when no one's watching. Some people believe they have to leave everything behind to live their Dharma. I'll quit my job to follow my purpose, they say. But then they switch one job for another and still feel empty. Because the problem isn't in what they're doing, but in how they're doing it. Dharma is being fully present in your actions. It's turning every gesture into an act of love. It's finding meaning in simplicity. It's washing the dishes with presence, working with integrity, listening with attention. It's making ordinary life sacred, not because life changed on the outside, but because you changed on the inside. Dharma is like a dance between who you are and what the world needs. It's the meeting point between your inner truth and the service you offer to the universe. And that dance doesn't happen all at once. It unfolds gradually, like a song that grows louder as you learn to listen. Living Dharma also means accepting the challenges life throws your way, recognizing that each obstacle is a chance for growth and learning. Even when the road feels hard, the power of Dharma keeps us steady and resilient, helping us face difficulties with courage and wisdom. Furthermore, Dharma invites us to act with integrity, to cultivate kindness, and to seek truth in every situation. It teaches us to listen deeply, to work with dedication, and to transform everyday life into something sacred. When we follow our Dharma, our actions reflect our true nature, creating harmony between the inner and outer worlds. Ultimately, Dharma is a daily choice. Choosing to live ethically, to be kind, to listen before judging, to give your best, even when no one's watching. It's a journey of self-discovery and contribution to the world, where every step aligns with your values and your essence. There was a time I felt out of place. It seemed like everything I did was to please others. I studied, worked, followed all the steps of life as if I were playing a game with clear rules. But deep down, something was missing. It was only when I started paying more attention to what brought me joy, that calm joy that doesn't depend on applause, that I began noticing the signs of my Dharma. It was there, disguised as small choices, simple gestures, subtle intuitions. And the more I followed it, the more life came alive. But following Dharma doesn't mean everything will become easy. Often, the path of Dharma requires courage. It means saying no to what doesn't resonate with your soul, even if it seems comfortable. It means facing fears, letting go of expectations, and trusting the unknown. Following our Dharma often means challenging social norms and established patterns, which can make us feel isolated or misunderstood. But in that space of authenticity and vulnerability, we find our true strength and purpose. It also requires patience, because Dharma doesn't always reveal itself clearly. Sometimes, only after stumbling, trying and failing many times, do we understand that every step was part of the journey. Every obstacle, every detour, every mistake teaches us something valuable about ourselves and about life. So as we keep going, we begin to see our path through eyes of gratitude, realizing that even the hard moments helped us grow and understand. Living your Dharma is embracing that complexity and continuing on, confident that you are aligned with your true self. The beauty of Dharma is that it's unique to each person. What is Dharma for me may not be for you, and that's perfectly okay. A loving father who dedicates his life to raising his children is living his Dharma just as much as a nun in retreat or a scientist developing cures. Dharma isn't measured by external recognition, but by internal alignment. It's the harmony between who you are, what you do, and what you offer to the world. That's why the great masters always said, the greatest offering you can give to the Buddhas, to the gods, to the universe, is to live your Dharma. It's no use knowing all the sacred books, repeating mantras, or making beautiful prayers if that doesn't show up in your daily actions. The true practitioner of Dharma is not the one who looks spiritual, but the one who lives with coherence, who turns every action into a silent prayer. Also, living Dharma means developing a compassionate heart, one that can embrace both yourself and others with love and understanding. It's about cultivating patience and tolerance, accepting that we are all on our own journey of growth and learning. It's being willing to forgive and to ask for forgiveness, recognizing the impermanence of experiences and the interconnectedness of all beings. Finally, to live your Dharma is to persevere in the search for inner truth, even when the road is tough. It's trusting in the wisdom of the universe, which always guides us toward our greater purpose. By living with integrity and authenticity, we align our lives with the universal melody, becoming instruments of peace and harmony in the world. Every gesture, then, becomes a reflection of that deep connection with the divine, making life itself an expression of unconditional love and service. Practicing Dharma is a constant exercise in observation. It's noticing when we're on autopilot, following someone else's path, trying to be what others expect. It's also an exercise in inner listening. Many times, life itself gently nudges us back to our Dharma. A health issue, a work crisis, the end of a relationship. All of these can be the universe saying, "Hey, you've wandered off a bit." And it's not a punishment, it's an invitation. Life, in its wisdom, constantly creates opportunities for us to realign with our truth. But here's something important. Following your Dharma doesn't mean living without mistakes, quite the opposite. Mistakes are part of the path. What changes is how we deal with them. When we are aligned with our Dharma, every failure becomes a lesson, every fall becomes a push forward, and every success, no matter how small, becomes a celebration of the soul. Remember Arjuna's story in the Mahabharata? He was confused, afraid to fight his own relatives. He wanted to run away, but Krishna placed him in the middle of the battlefield and said, "Observe, don't run." That's one of the greatest lessons about Dharma. Do what needs to be done, with surrender, discernment, awareness, and above all, with your heart turned towards something greater. Dharma is, at its core, a daily choice, choosing to act ethically, choosing to be kind, choosing to listen before judging, choosing to give your best even when no one is watching, choosing not to betray yourself, choosing to follow the path of your soul even if it's different from everyone else's. And you know what's most beautiful? The more you live your Dharma, the more the world around you transforms. Your connections become more genuine, opportunities appear naturally, challenges still arise, but now you face them with a different mindset, because someone aligned with their Dharma walks with confidence, even on uncertain ground. So if today you're unsure about your purpose, if you feel lost or disconnected, start with what's within reach. Take good care of what's in your hands right now. Do your work with attention and dedication. Be honest in your relationships, communicating clearly and authentically. Look within with sincerity, recognizing your true emotions and needs. Listen to your intuition, that inner voice that often knows what's best for you. Trust that, step by step, the path will reveal itself. When you live according to your Dharma, you don't just benefit your own life, you positively impact those around you. Your actions inspire others to seek and live their own truth, creating a ripple effect of transformation and harmony. Practice gratitude daily, acknowledging the blessings and lessons life offers. This attitude strengthens your connection with the universe and keeps you aligned with your essence. Remember that every small gesture matters, and true change begins from the inside out. Cultivate genuine relationships based on respect and empathy. Surround yourself with people who support your journey and are willing to grow with you. These true connections are sources of strength and inspiration, helping you stay centered in hard times. And above all, keep the faith. Believe that even on your darkest days, there is a light guiding your path. That trust in life's process is what keeps you moving, even when the final destination is not yet clear. Dharma is not something far off in a distant future. It's here, now, in the present. It lives in every conscious choice, in every gesture done with love. And when you follow it, even without knowing exactly where it will lead, life finds a way to show you that yes, this is the right path. As you embrace your Dharma, you begin to notice the small synchronicities the universe presents you, the subtle signs confirming you're on the right track. The right people cross your path, unexpected opportunities arise, and you face challenges with new strength and perspective. Each day becomes a new chance to align more deeply with your purpose, to live with intention, and to be a light in the world. You discover that true happiness isn't in reaching some final goal, but in appreciating the journey, in finding meaning and joy in the small things of daily life. And more than that, living your Dharma not only transforms your individual life, but also creates waves of positive impact around you. Your presence, your actions, and your words begin to inspire others to seek their own Dharma too, creating a powerful current of collective change and growth. In this way, by following your Dharma, you don't just find your own path, you help create a more harmonious and meaningful world. In the end, living your Dharma is like learning to listen to the music of life, that quiet melody that sometimes sounds like a whisper, yet is always there, waiting for us to pause and truly hear it. It's not about following a ready-made path or chasing perfection. It's about being present, walking with awareness, and making choices from the heart. Each person carries within them a unique note, a sound only they can express. And when we live our Dharma, when we align with who we truly are, that note resonates, vibrates, and touches the world in a way no one else could. That's where the beauty lies, in being whole, in being real, in being yourself, even when the road gets challenging. So if you ever feel lost, remember, your Dharma isn't hidden somewhere far away. It's here, right now, in the small choices, the honest gestures, the actions done with love. And the closer you get to your true self, the more the universe responds, with signs, encounters, lessons, and that quiet, comforting feeling that yes, you're exactly where you're meant to be. And now, if this video spoke to your heart, if it helped you see life a little differently, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, give it a like, and share it with someone who might also be searching for their path. Because when we spread light, it multiplies. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep walking with presence, courage, and truth. Your Dharma is waiting.